Okay. So, hi everyone. Welcome to this second season of AUI Alumni Tech Talks. My name is Ibtisam, and I will moderate today's talk featuring Ms. Nawal, a senior advisor and customer success partner for business technology platform at SAP. Thank you so much, Ms. Nawal, for accepting our invitation. And we really appreciate having you here with us in spite of your busy schedule. So before starting, allow me to introduce the concept of AUI Alumni Tech Talk for those who are not familiar with it. This series of webinars are organized by the School of Sciences and Engineering here in Al Akhawain University. And this is in collaboration with IEEE Women in Engineering and Arab Women in Computing. They take place each other Friday, where we invite AUI alumni entrepreneurs, engineers, and researchers working in the tech field, of course. And this is to share their experience with us and discuss tech trending topics. Side note here, I just would like to mention that Ms. Nawal will deliver her talk for about 45 minutes, and then we shall have a 15-minute Q&A session for your questions. So, Ms. Nawal, I will not make you wait any longer. The floor is yours.
Thank you for the invitation. I'm honored to be here in one of the finest universities, my university, Al Akhawan University. So, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, 20 years ago, I was a student at Al Akhawan University as software engineer, and I dreamed one day I will build a solution that will help improving people's lives. And then back to AUI to share the results, and here I am today. So indeed, if you can dream it, this means you can do it. So for our agenda of today, I will start first by sharing my story, 15 years of SAP experience. Then we'll discover what is SAP Analytics Cloud solution and how I was able to employ that solution only in 2 weeks to build COVID-19 real-time monitoring system for our health minister, Morocco. So quickly, I had my bachelor in computer science in 2004 and my master in software engineering in 2006 from La Hawa University. And then in 2007, I started my career with an international company, SAP Nordgate Arenzo, as a SAP HR consultant. Then I become architect till I become SAP International Delivery Manager. So I was working and leading SAP implementations worldwide. So I was based in different countries from Spain, Brussels, Italy, US, Philippines. And I was working with international customers worldwide. Fortune 500 as Sanofi Aventis, NBCU Universal, AstraZeneca, Fifth Third Bank in US, Shell. So these were the customers where I managed SAP implementations. So after working 12 years abroad with the worldwide customer, I decided to be back to Morocco. It has been 4 years ago. And I decided to become SAP entrepreneur, specialized in SAP Analytics Cloud solution. It wasn't that romantic at all. And at that time, when I decided to be SAP entrepreneur, it was scary. But looking back now, it was one of the best ever decisions I ever made. So as SAP entrepreneur, you need to learn everything. You need to learn the solution, to build your teams, to see the customers, to sell everything in order to make it happen. Okay. So then I built a SAP package solution based on SAP Analytics, like you see in the screen. I built it for transport sector. So list of the dashboards with KPIs, with real-time data. So I built that package solution for transport sector. for the top management to manage real-time the KPI data for transport sectors, okay? And then that package solution has been certified as the first package solution in Africa francophone by SAP Morocco. And then I started to sell that solution and to implement it for customers. So it was hard, but no matter how hard it is or it will get, as entrepreneur is not over until you win. We will see by the end of that presentation how I employ that package solution for the health minister. But this is how the story started. So let's discover first what is SAP, what is SAP Analytics Cloud solution, and then we'll see by the end of the presentation how I employ that package I created at first for transport sector. I employ it for COVID-19 data for our health minister, Professor Khalid. So what is SAP Analytics Cloud? Let's see first what is SAP. So SAP stands for System Application and Products in Data Processing. And SAP was started a long time ago in 1972, just company by only 5 engineers. Now, SAP is the market leader in enterprise application management software, ERP, helping companies of all size and all industry to run at their best. So from 5 engineers, now we are more than 100,000 employees. We serve more than 440,000 customers worldwide, and SAP is based in more than 180 countries. So our ERP software is based on machine learning, Internet of Things, and advanced analytics. And what is amazing, 77% of the world's transaction revenue touch an SAP system. Our purpose is to help the world run better and improve people's lives. We'll see what is the best case study to employ our SAP solutions to help the world run better and improve people's lives by the end of the presentation. So SAP Analytics Cloud is a software as a service. So it is in the cloud, and it is for business intelligence BI to create your dashboard, your data visualization for planning and augmented analytics. So it supports data discovery, data visualization, simulation, what-if analysis, and many other capabilities. You can have your dashboards in desktop, in your iPad, or in your mobile to have that 360 view of your company. So you can see your KPIs in finance, in HR, in sales, in marketing, and in order to help the top management to make the hard decision much more quickly and efficiently. So the main components for SAP Analytics Cloud, we have the business intelligence, where we have data exploration, dashboards and visualization, and enterprise reporting, so you can build your dashboards. We have augmented analytics that we'll see after, what is augmented analytics, and also we have enterprise planning for your predictive planning, workflows, collaboration, and others. You can read your data from either cloud or from on-premise sources of the data. So the most important components in SAP Analytics Cloud is the self-service business intelligence or self-service BI. So the user using that application SAP Analytics Cloud, you can analyze and you explore your data to understand the initial patterns and the point of interest. So that's the first step, analyzing and exploring your data. Then you can create your dashboards and your visualization, the graphs, the KPIs for all the main components in your company. So we talk here about finance, HR, sales, marketing. And also, you can visualize your data in easily and seamless user experience. Also, you can create your finance enterprise reporting using dynamic fields, table, and different charts. So once we display our data, our KPIs, our dashboards, our graphs, so the most important, not only to understand, to see the values of the KPI, but we have to understand the why. Okay, and here we talk about augmented analytics. So augmented analytics is based on machine learning and artificial intelligence in order to understand why we have just value X for just KPI, why we have high value for the sports products and not for other products. So here we provide the why and more insights and information in order to help the top managers to make smarter and faster decisions. That's what we call it automated insights. So this functionality helps a lot for the top management, and we have it in SAP Analytics Cloud. Also, we have forecasting. So based on our data in the past and in the actual now, we can do the forecasting in the future. What will happen the sales in the next month for such product X or Y. Okay, we can have that smart forecasting, we can have smart insights, among other functionalities based on machine learning. That's what we call it augmented analytics. So our SAP Analytics Cloud high-level architecture, we can read our source data. We have our source data either on-premise or in the cloud, and we can employ that data using the dashboards in SAP Analytics Cloud. So we offer the customer both options. If the customer is against saving his own data in the cloud, so we use live data connectivity. So this means we don't replicate the data into SAP Analytics Cloud, and the data results in the source system. If the customer does not have issue with storing the data in the cloud, we can use that functionality of acquired or import data into SAP Analytics Cloud. So why SAP Analytics Cloud? So again, it's in one solution. You can analyze, predict, and you plan your data. You connect to your data to any source of the system in cloud or on-premise. That's help you to make hard decisions much more quickly and efficiently with automated insights powered by machine learning. And also is a software as a service. It is in the cloud. It's easy to employ and to use. So having seen what is SAP Analytics Cloud, the ultimate purpose is to employing the SAP solutions to help the world run better and to improve people's lives. And one of the best examples is the epidemic or the COVID-19 real-time monitoring. So before joining SAP this year, 2 years ago, I was SAP entrepreneur implementing and selling SAP Analytics Cloud, and I did that package solution for transport sector where I was certified. So when COVID-19 hit Morocco, I believed that SAP Analytics Cloud, it could be employed to help our health minister for real-time monitoring for COVID-19 data. So I already dreamed and believed that having that system for the health minister, it will help him to make the hard decision much more quickly and efficiently and to save more lives in Morocco. So just imagine you can have a system in your office where you can see in real time the number of cases confirmed, the death, the recovery, the negative cases, the positive cases, all the data aggregated and displayed in dashboard for all the hospitals in Morocco. So in fact, what we did, we knocked at the door of the health minister and we proposed to him to build an end-to-end system to read the data from all the hospitals and the laboratories. So we read the data about the patient information, the test of the COVID if it's negative or the positive. So all the data is read from all the laboratories and from the hospitals in the 12 region in Morocco. We store the data in one source of truth in SAP HANA database, and then we developed the dashboard using that solution SAP Analytics Cloud, and we deploy it in the health minister office. He can see all the data of the COVID-19 without need to call any director or any laboratory or any hospital. So all the data was, in real time updated in his office in that big screen, the digital boardroom. And also we were able to build the dashboards for the stock of the medicines. So our health minister with his team was employing this data from SAP Analytics Cloud in order to provide an overview of the pandemic situation daily. So as Steve Jobs said, you cannot connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward. So I never thought, like 2 years ago, when I built that package solution, I will employ it for the health minister to help him to make the hard decision much more quickly. But because of that package solution that I built, I was able to update the data in 2 weeks and to provide to our health minister an end-to-end system to help him to see in real time the COVID-19 data. So indeed, you don't need to see it to believe it. You need first to believe it, and then you will see it. So that's the story about the COVID-19 real-time monitoring for the health ministry, how it comes. And the hard work did pay off. It was the first time ever our SAP Analytics projects that has been done for the health minister won the SAP Innovation Award in 2021. So we won that innovation award because of that project we did for our health minister in 2 weeks to help him to save more lives in Morocco. And it was source of pride to be able to employ our expertise in SAP to help our country, our beloved country, Morocco. And at the end, I would like to share with my dear alumni students that it's important to shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you will land among the stars. So it's all about that. And after I won the SAP Innovation Award, then I decided to finish my entrepreneurship, and I decided to join SAP company. And now I am senior advisor inside SAP for the EMEA South to help the customers to build the SAP Analytics solution.
So
Thank you.
thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ms. Nawal, for this extremely informative talk. I find let's see if we have any questions from our audience. Should you have any questions, please write them in the comment section, and Ms. Nawal will be able to answer them all. So let's wait for minutes and see if we have any comments.
So I hope my story will inspire more AUI students to join SAP and to become entrepreneurs. It's a very important stage in your career.
So, dear audience, any questions? You should write them in the comment section below. Okay, so here we have one question. Thank you very much. It's from Mustafa. Thank you very much for this presentation. I would like to ask about whether there are some security measures provided by SAP.
So indeed, even the solution is in the cloud is very secure. Okay, so the data will be displayed based on the role and the authorization for each user, for each profile. So if I am the CEO, I can see all the data for all my company, for HR, for finance, for sales. But if I am finance manager, I can only see the data and the dashboard for the finance. So indeed, all the security and authorizations are implemented in that solution, SAP Analytics Cloud.
Okay, so if I understood well, because this is an interesting point, like we get to control who can see what based on levels of authorizations, right? Like not everyone has the same insights and the same dashboards, right?
Exactly, it's based on the
Okay.
role. So
Okay.
we can define for each role what are the data and the dashboard is allowed to see. Like for our health ministry project, so the health minister, he can see all the dashboard for all the regions in Morocco
Okay.
for the 12 regions, but for the directors of the hospitals or director of a region, he will see only the dashboard for his region.
Okay. Okay. Here
That
we
was very
have
important
another.
question.
Okay, thank you so much. So here we have another question from Ms. Rita. Thank you for this presentation. How do we access data from the ministry? If you can answer the question, of course, because yeah, we have to
Yeah,
consider
I
privacy
mean,
here.
yeah, okay. So, I mean, that project, it was implemented like 2 years ago at that time during when the COVID hit in Morocco. At that time, there was no digital system to manage the COVID-19. So we built that system very quickly for him to manage the data. And then it's only for access by the health minister. Yeah. There is no access for the public. Yeah.
Okay. And if I understood the concept well, it's like a data-centric architecture that allows you to have access to data real time and maybe make justified and rational decisions. If you would like to apply the same system for other fields, for example, what are the infrastructure required to implement such a system?
Okay.
Like
So,
the
yeah, you
costs
have
of
your
implementation, I would say.
exactly. So you have your source data, like in for the health minister, you have your source data in Excel files, in SQL database, in multiple source
Okay.
data. So we have one central HANA database. This is the center, the truth, the center of truth. This is, we do some ETS extraction data to multiple source. So we read the data from multiple source using ETL, and then
Okay.
we store it in one SAP HANA database. So this database, it could be on-premise or in the cloud. It's up the customer to choose. And then we make the connection with that HANA database with SAP Analytics Cloud. And there we build our dashboards. And then we have the live connection with SAP
Okay.
Analytics Cloud and SAP HANA database. We have just live connection. So whenever, and we read the data, we can read the data each 10 minutes. So we read the data each 10 minutes from the different sources. We update our HANA database, and then each 10 minutes, the data are updated in live in SAP
Okay.
Analytics Cloud. And as I said, it's not only displaying, like for the health minister, we display the KPIs, but we can also display the reasons.
No. Okay. I think Miss Nawal has an issue with her connection for a moment. Miss Nawal, can you hear me? Miss Nawal? Um, So it seems like our main speaker had some connectivity issues, and we'll try to reach her out in a minute. So I guess we are just going to cut short our webinar here because our main speaker, we cannot really reach her due to some connectivity issues. And I hope you enjoyed our talk for today. If you have any further questions, you can still leave the comments, and our main speaker will try to answer them as soon as possible. Thank you everyone for attending this webinar and hope it was beneficial to you. Stay tuned to our next talk in 2 weeks, inshallah. Goodbye.